Welcome to the Agile Crash Course. This course will cover the most important concepts and tools of Agile development and Agile project management. But I should note that Agile is not only for the IT industry, nor just for developers or project managers. Actually, anyone can apply Agile across different industries in almost any project. But I'll go over which projects are better suited for Agile later in the course. For now, let's just go over the basics. So let's start by answering what is probably the most important question in this course. What is Agile? You probably heard the term a couple of times and were wondering what it meant, how it was different to what you were already doing, and whether it was actually good or not. Well, I have good news for you. If you are able to understand the pictures you are seeing on your screen right now, then you're already going through the learning process of understanding what Agile means. Because it's pretty much what you're seeing there. Seriously. It's just that simple. This summarizes what Agile is and what it means as a methodology for delivering projects. And I wanted to give you an analogy because I know it will help you understand it better. So let's start with the left side. At the top, you have the process for traditional project delivery. As you can see, we start to build the whole car, right? The Ferrari, the best product that has everything, all the requirements and all the bells and whistles. And we don't consider a project done until we reach that stage. So the actual delivery can take many months and sometimes even years. And the customer might not be happy along the way, since he's just waiting and waiting to get something. But Agile is quite different. Look at the pic below that. Do you see it? Agile is an iterative process in which you deliver value through a basic solution and then enhance it over time. You deliver quickly and you deliver often. And throughout the whole process, you have constant communication and interaction with your customer to ensure he is happy with every product you give him. He can actually start using even your first iteration, the skateboard, to go from point A to B. Sure, it would be nice to have a car, but isn't a skateboard better than nothing? Isn't it better to have a skateboard while you build the car? That is precisely what Agile does. So let's put this into a real web development example. Say you were building a website to sell products from different categories, flavors, and colors. In Agile, you wouldn't spend months building that website. Instead, you would create a basic first iteration, maybe just the homepage to get started, and to get the concept out there. And then you would enhance it over time and start adding to it more and more pages to the website, more and more product features over time. In Agile, we call that period of time sprints, and sprints last generally 2 weeks. Now let's shift our attention to the right. Do you see the sofa? The analogy also explains a key concept in Agile. Keep it simple. Build the minimum you really need to deliver what the customer expects. And that relates to another key concept in Agile, which we call the MVP, or minimum viable product. So it's the minimum you can deliver which satisfies the basic requirement. So like the tire with the rope. So let's recap about the concept of Agile. Agile is a methodology to deliver incrementally. It's iterative and time-boxed. And that period of time, which is generally 2 weeks, is what we call sprints. And what you work on during those 2 weeks, which are basically features that give value to the customer, are what we call user stories. But don't worry about the terms. You'll learn them over time, and I'll go over this in more detail later in the course. For now, I just want you to start getting familiar with the concepts and terminology we use in Agile, such as sprints and user stories. And if you ever hear the word iteration and get confused, don't be. Iteration is just another word for sprint, which, as you just learned, is just a period of time to do something. Generally 2 weeks, but sometimes even 3 or 4. That is something for the project team to decide.